Hello. Hello out there. Okay, go live. What are you doing? Okay, remove it. Take it. Wait, no. Okay, cool. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the market report. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what today is. It's Friday. It's 12 o'clock. And on Fridays at 12, the reports are in, and we do the market report. But I just can't seem to pick this piece of paper up off of my desk. It's so weird. All right, there we go. Got it. All right, y'all. So I don't have much for you guys today. I think that it's hot, and just like in the summertime where the market just slows down, people slow down, people aren't really out there in them streets like that. I'm also hot and not in the streets like that because yeah. So yeah, here we go. What's been going on with me, y'all? This week has been a week of getting stuff together around my house. I've been doing a lot of furniture buying, and I don't know if you guys know this or not, but it's expensive to buy stuff. But then you have the stuff that you want, so I'm really not even complaining about it. It's like, yo, I'm doing it. Okay. Hey, let me tell you about them rates. Okay, I'm gonna get into the rates. I'm gonna get into it because I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. I'm sorry, cousin. I got you, girl. Okay, so now that you've asked, have the rates dropped? The U.S. home prices have hit another record high, but mortgage rates are on the decline. Okay, so that could give buyers some sort of relief. Maybe. I'll say maybe. Because it depends on where you are. Now, if you're in Texas or certain parts of like Oregon, or you might be able to see that relief from, the interest rate dropping, right? Some maybe those home prices or your supply in those areas might not be as tight, and in that instance, buyers could get some relief. But this is the thing about that: if the rate goes down, and just like you're like, oh, if the rate goes down, that's when I'll buy. Everybody else is also saying, oh, when the rates go down, that's when I'll buy, right? So I've been saying this for a minute, get in where you fit in, especially when we're considering the interest rate, because as long as you got a good mortgage, as long as your mortgage is really like, it's not one of those ones that's going to screw you in the future, you got a good fixed mortgage rate. In the event that the rates drop, awesome. That means that you can now lower your interest rate. In the event that the rates go up, great, because you got in when the rates weren't up. So obviously affordability is on an individual basis and what people can afford for themselves. But I just always like to tell you guys to consider that. Like, think about it like this. That thing is going to change. The rate is never going to stay the same. There's no crystal ball to determine what's going to happen. I know with high probability of what's not going to happen is we're not going to see 2.5s. That's like a once in a lifetime, never ever happened before type of experience. So I'm hoping that you guys aren't out there banking on that type of decrease in the interest rates, because if you are thinking about that, we're going to have to rise up out of Disneyland, because it's not happening. Okay. Those rates are not going to come down that far, especially with such a tight inventory pretty much across the country. But in some places, like I said, there are some areas, specifically Texas. I talked about that last week. So if you want to jump on last week's video, you can check it out on YouTube. Or if you're watching it on YouTube, there are certain areas where they're improving the amounts of homes that are available. So builders are building in some spots. Speaking of that, Las Vegas could run out of land I'm not even. Hold on. Let me get us together. Boom. National trends. This is where we are. Record high mortgage. We talked about that, right? Okay. And that's all I have for local. I mean, for national news. So yeah, the rates are coming down. Hey, Texas might be the spot for you. It might be the spot. I mean, it might be the spot for me. I don't know. I kind of like Texas too. I need to be by the water though, because I think that being in Vegas, y'all know I'm from Virginia, so I'm from the East Coast, so I'm used to being able to just go and get in some water if I wanted to. This is a lot different for me. Even when I lived in Atlanta, I was shocked by the fact that there is landlocked, and then here I am moving to an even drier place, and I've been here for 7 years, so I'm surprised by that. So yes, folks are in Texas. Family is in Texas. Absolutely. Actually, I was just in Houston, and then of course I was in Austin last last November, which was great. But I like Texas now. So, cousin, I do have some agents out there that are part of my network. So really anywhere you guys are, you don't have to work directly with me, but if you don't know who to go to, hit me up. I have people really across the network that can find you something. Let's get into this Las Vegas activity though. So the Las Vegas Valley could run out of land to build houses in as little as 8 years. Okay. So basically the feds own 88% of all the land in Clark County. That's a lot, right? And the Bureau of Land Management manages 2.6 million acres of that land in Clark County. So when people come to Vegas and they think, oh, I'm going to live in Vegas, like literally Vegas, the land that is owned is, or that things are built on, is pretty much everything that you can see. If you can see it's, buildable, or, but it's not enough of it. And of course we know that you can't grow land. So it's like, well, how come we don't have any land? But like I said, the feds own most of it. The federal government owns most of this land. Now, a lot of this land is that good country land, natural areas that they don't want to destroy, but people need somewhere to stay. So Representative Susie Lee, a Democrat, asked our governor, Joe Lombardo, to endorse a bill that aims to expedite projects on this public land. And he did that. And he's a Republican. So I just want to shout out the Democrats and the Republicans, specifically of our state of Nevada, for doing what needs to be done for the people. Okay. It's time is done for we're these people and we're the that people. Like, no, what's gonna work? Because people need somewhere to go, and we need you guys to put your who's behind you. Like, what's best for everybody. So Lombardo actually said that Nevada families deserve access to attainable housing, and that begins with eliminating the government barriers to development. He said that for real, and he sent this letter to the president, pretty much saying, like, we need you guys to release some of that land, boo-boo. Get up off of that land. Okay. If this bill goes through, now the Department of Interior receives the flexibility to get the land deals done more quickly, and it will be at no additional cost to us as taxpayers. So basically that's saying that if they agree to pass this bill, all of the red tape that normally, our government has to go through in order to get land, sounds so weird talking about it, but in order to get that land, the things that they would have to go through, they don't have to go through it it's not as intense. So which in turn will allow for more builders to add more houses to our itty bitty supply here, which could lower the prices of homes, because that literally directly affects our supply and demand issue here, specifically in Nevada. Like I said, in Texas, they're building a lot of properties out there. Texas is also like the largest state, or second largest. I don't know if it's between them or California, but they're both big. Okay. They have access to a lot of land. So their builders are trying to catch up. Like I told you guys before, 2008 was you know, a lot of us that are millennials in '08, we were just graduating high school or something. So we weren't quite ready to purchase a home. But in that time, builders stopped building, and what they were building was supposed to be the homes that were going to be for us, and they didn't get built. So now we're sitting here on the other end of that with no inventory, and it's just like, help. Okay. But anyway, speaking of supply and demand, my thing did not do what I thought it was going to do, so it's fine. I'll just tell y'all what it is. A $5.9 million deal will bring more new homes to North Las Vegas. So shout out to that. I actually saw this on Independent Voters page on Facebook. D.R. Horton has purchased almost 11 acres of undeveloped land in the northwest corner of Walnut Road and Tropical Parkway from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Can I get an amen? Thank y'all for coming up off of that land. Amen. Okay. The land is surrounded by other residential real estate, or development. So they plan to build 81 homes on this land, and they're going to name the area Tropical Falls, which is so cute, right? And the community is expected to open in fall 2025. So, okay, that means some of y'all are going to wait for that. Y'all like to wait, but it is what it is. Do what you want. But yeah, fall 2025, there are going to be some new properties coming to the north side. And this is the thing. The north side is already, the north side is literally, like I said, people are coming here. People know that it's a great area to be in. And there's lots of developments, like literally near my house. There's like a whole, I don't know, the whole mountain area. They're just building stuff up. So if you want to be a part of the growing area, that's also the most affordable area, North Las Vegas might be your spot. Well, let's get into these numbers. Okay, let me move me out of the way. Okay, so here we're looking at Henderson. The median list price for new homes in Henderson is at $669K, y'all. $669K. All right. The action index is a little bit less than last month's index. So it's still a slight seller's advantage in Henderson. The median price of new listings did drop this week to $557. And this is going to be for new listings. Okay, so you got your median price, and then you have the new median price. So new listings that are coming in at about $557. Median days on market are going to be 49 days, which has seen a little bit of an uptick, which means that it could look like we're leaning towards going towards a more balanced market. The thing is that we are currently in the summertime. This, like I said before, is the slow season, so to speak. So a lot of people aren't necessarily out there searching for houses at this time. A lot of people are going on vacation. So if you're a person that's not going on vacation and you're thinking about getting what you need to get done as far as home ownership, this might be a good time for you, because there's not a whole lot of action going on. But the median rent is keeping hard and steady at $23.95 in Henderson. So then if we're looking at the median list price of these properties, remember guys, this is the page for all my sellers, people that are interested in selling their home. In the luxury market, we're looking at a good 73 days on market. Okay, and those price points are coming in at a little over $2.5 million. And then on the lower, more affordable end of homes in Henderson, that's going to be $438,000 for that quadrant. And those homes are in and out 35 days. If you got to go ahead and do what you got to do. 35 days will get you, on average, under contract. Okay. Moving right along to the city of Las Vegas, 579.88 is going to be our median list price, with new listings coming in at $535K, which is a slight uptick from last week, just slightly. Median days on markets are going to be at 49 days, and it's a strong seller's market. It's keeping steady with last month pretty much. Median rent is going to be at $23.50. And then looking at those quadrants there on the luxury end of 1.4 million, we've got 56 days on for those luxury properties. And then as we make our way down to the 395 quadrant, those are on market, or really days on market are going to be at 38 days. North Las Vegas. I'm so interested to see once these new properties start to show up out here. What is it going to look like in North Las Vegas as far as the price point because it's already, like I said, the most affordable part of the city, unless you're going out to Pahrump, of course. But adding more homes is honestly, I feel, going to make it just that much nicer and that much affordable because of the supply and demand issue we have. So median price of new listings is going to be coming in at 434.9. I keep saying point. It's not really point. We all know what we're saying in math, but 435,000, which is slightly lower than last week. It is definitely a strong seller's market, but it's been a small decrease in that market action, and the inventory has increased in North Las Vegas. I'm sure that it's due to lots of the new development properties out here. Median days on market is going to be 49 days, which is that's a nice little jump there from months prior, weeks prior, really. Median rent is going to be at $2,200, and moving right forward, our most affordable properties in North Las Vegas are going to be at $375K. They're on days on market is going to be 38 days, and the more expensive properties, $559. Okay, 49 days for people that are listing their home that are in that range. It's still under 2 months. So this is showing us that there's definitely still a seller's advantage for these properties. And then good old Pahrump. All right, this week in Pahrump, we've got median price of new listings at $385K, which is a sharp decline from last week. Again, I don't know what happens in Pahrump and why it's such a squiggly line, but it is. It's a slight seller's market, which is a slight increase from last month's market index, and the inventory has actually decreased. So it's upticking that seller's advantage in Pahrump. Median days on market has dropped to 56 days, which further lets you know that sellers have a bigger advantage. And then the median rent is going to be $1,598, which is a drop from $1,600. So look at you guys saving $2 moving out to Pahrump. Median price is going to be at $574 on the higher end of properties out there. Days on market is 77 days. And then on the lower end, most affordable properties are going to be at $339.9, in and out in 42 days in Pahrump. And that's all I got for y'all. Hire me, houses, spouses, both. Doing a whole bunch of things around my my business and my brand. And I'm just glad you guys are here on the journey with me. Glad y'all are riding with Dre. I'm not going to joke with y'all because I like to keep it real. I think I'm going to take a nap. I think I need a nap today. I don't know if it's the heat or what, but a nap's calling, and I hope you guys get to take a nap, especially men. Happy Men's Mental Health Month. It is the 14th day, but I've been knowing about it. I just thought I'd throw that out there because I read this article that said that people that take a nap live longer, but especially men. So guys, if you can find some time to get into your car and turn on the AC while you're at your work day, or just take a nap at your desk, who's going to stop you? Who's going to say anything? I mean, they might, but take a nap, y'all. Take a nap. That's all I got for you. Wishing you guys much peace, love, and soul. And I'll see you guys next week on The Market Report. See you guys.